Deep within the forest, there is a grove where the tree branches grasp and claw at your neck, and the air is a thick miasma choking the very life out of you. In the center of the grove lies the witch's house, arrogant, mighty, and wretched. Having forsaken all good company, save her monstrous creations, the witch toils away at her projects, day in and out without a care. However, once in a blue moon, a traveler vanishes into the mist, never to be seen again. Rumors dance about these poor souls. Some say they lost their way in the forest, others say they've been changed, but more say they were slain. But I'll agree, it's the fault of the witch in that cursed house of hers. Calm down, that old hag couldn't have followed you down here. Crap. I should find somewhere to hide, quick. Sorry, I was just double checking the audio level again. I think it's okay. Maybe the cupboard? A cupboard seems like a good place to hide. Yes, I think I can hide here. Mitsketa, found you. Good, hardly any mess, and the body is in good condition. Apologies for cutting your life short, but your death won't be in vain. Hello, Patricia? Are you there? A walkie-talkie, and a high-quality one at that. Now, why would you have one of those? Most tourists only bring a cell phone. Please respond. Unless you weren't just the usual lost tourist, were you? Maybe they prepared for the lack of phone signal and already planned on splitting up. Just who were you? Is someone there? What? If I knew you weren't just some tourist, I wouldn't have waited before killing you. But alas, that's all that's left is to find your friends. Should I answer? I think staying quiet will help to keep them from being on guard. Silence. They disconnected. Those intruders in the house, they'd be a problem if left unchecked. There shouldn't be too many places where they can hide. She has one of my old journals. She must have stole it when she broke in. Journal added to your inventory. What an obvious place to hide. Hey, foolish girl. If you were still alive, I'd get my answers. Sadly, I can't ask you now. Surgery tools. You don't use them for surgery, though. You're a scientist, not a doctor. It's lost its original purpose. How sad. You like to keep your workplace clean. Anything else I can look at here? For checking someone's vitals. You don't use it as much as you used to. Compound analyzer. You don't use it as much as you used to. Research logs. Most of the logs record a series of failure after failure. You can no longer be too upset about it. Various bottles of chemicals. Oh, yeah, I don't know what chemicals those are. When I bought this board, I thought I'd use it more often. I don't even need this memo anymore. The formula's burned into my brain. And nothing at these? Okay. Before I go upstairs, I want to see what's through this door down here. And a couple of jars. It doesn't look delicious. Even you're not used to this. The body's hanged upside down, allowing the blood to drip down from the neck. Instructions on how to extract blood from a pig. Originally used by butchers. This diagram tells you the best locations to lacerate. As it goes, humans and pigs share 98% of their DNA. It's easy enough to apply one method for the other. There's not much of this person left. Okay, I guess we go upstairs and go looking for her friend. Mom? Mom, are you there? That kid's still awake. Such unfortunate timing. Mint, what is it? Mom, look at my drawing. I tried to sleep, really. It's hard when the night's so quiet. Maybe if my mom read me a bedtime story and tucked me into bed, I'd be a good boy and snooze faster. Considering the situation, it'll be worse to leave him wandering by himself. Very well, let's go to your room. Don't get too close to the fire. I know, Mom. January 10th. I can't sleep today and went to Mommy's room. She said that I'm a big boy now and I should be able to sleep by myself, but she's wrong. I am a small, tiny boy and can't even reach the computer or the counter by myself. Well, she let me stay in the end. Mom always said that I can't do something and then I just have to say, please, 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 enough times that she'll say I can. She's like a boiled egg that's only hard on the outside. I still can't eat candy, though. Mint's diary. He leaves these all over the house. Oops, wrong button. It's your spell book. I can't read any of this, Mom. I'll teach you when you're older. They don't actually mean anything. The house just needed some decor. Nothing for those? Okay. Is this Mint's room? No, this is the kitchen. I've been thinking, shouldn't we get more chairs? What if we have guests? We don't really have guests. We live in the middle of nowhere. The uninvited ones don't count. Who knows? Maybe someone will show up. Life is full of surprises. I don't think I like surprises very much. What is this, like a dolly? Hey, remember when I ate some jam and got super sick? I did. It wasn't funny. It was just a stomach ache. You're a worrywart. Anyway, I read something about increased exposure with allergies, that you'll build up a tolerance the more you get exposed to it. I mean, that does work, but it doesn't work for everything, and it has to be done in a very specific way. Otherwise, you know, there is also, you keep poking at an allergy and it'll get worse. Maybe you should give me a little amount of jam every day. That would only work if you're allergic to jam. Your stomach ache was not caused by an allergy. I wish it was just that. I want to eat more of Mom's cooking. I don't have a lot that I can cook for you. You should try new things more often. Isn't that what being a scientist is about? I can't seem to let go of caffeine, unfortunately. What does coffee taste like? Bitter. You wouldn't like it. I won't know until I try. Well, unfortunately, you can't. Shucks. Oh, are you going to replace this one with the new one? There's enough space for two. Well, I think the old one sucks and you should throw it away. Huh? Absolutely not. I'm keeping it. Once he's older, he's not going to give me his drawings anymore. I have to save them while I can. But can't you see how much I improved? I thought they were literally talking about having a second fridge, not the drawings. Wait, can't you see how much I improved? I can't, actually. Couple of pots. Another diary, March 20th. Today I was watching TV and I asked Mommy if there really is that many people in the city. It seems fake. Mommy's the only person that I know after all. She told me something about school, that kids will be forced to sit for 8 hours and study for that long. And all kids my age do that? I'm glad I'm living in the forest and not there. Although, I am curious what other people my age are like. Are they as short as me? Mommy said that other people are dangerous, though, and I should never let my guard down. Okay, so we got the living room. July 14th. Mommy only lets me watch cartoons these days, but I don't mind. They're more fun anyway. I guess I asked too many questions the last time she set a grown-up movie on. Oopsie. Penguins are so cute. I asked Mommy to bring me one, but she said that there are no penguins around here. She did bring me a bird, though, but the next day I can't find it anymore, so I guess it went home to its mom. I have to put this here because you keep crying at cartoons. I can't help it. I'm sensitive. And it's kind of your fault for showing me that movie where the deer's mom died. Yeah, I shouldn't have. Don't you worry, though. I won't die that easily. Can we watch TV? I'm a bit too late for that, don't you think? It's not like we have neighbors that can complain. It's still bedtime for you. You'll have to sleep early if you want to grow bigger. You don't want to be small forever, do you? Of course not. I want to be bigger than you someday. I guess that'll happen, eventually. My building blocks. Be careful not to step on them, Mom. Trying to line it up just right to talk to some of these is difficult. This is the best seat in the house. Because it's by the fireplace? No, because you always sit here. I'm trying so hard not to grin like an idiot. Ah. Sometimes I talk to the plants in the house like they're my siblings. Didn't I buy you a doll? Talk to that instead. I can talk to both. Besides, from what I read, it's good to talk to plants. Nothing there. Sometimes I feel like hiding your hat so you can't go into town. Well, if it ever goes missing, I know who to blame. Hey, I never actually went through with it. And again with his shoes. Where'd you get this hiding thing from? The dog in TV does it. Well, you're not a dog, are you? Mom, where are we going? Nowhere. I'm just checking the lock. Okay. I mean, his bedroom is probably upstairs. But, we might as well finish checking. Okay, that's not the way to my room. Can we backtrack? Or is he going to say that if we try to leave this way as well? Okay. Ah, okay, I picked the right one immediately. They always talk about how pretty butterflies are, but I think they're pretty ugly. It's the wings that are pretty. The wings are part of the butterfly. Yeah, but I think most people just never look at them up close. The proboscis is pretty ugly. It's all coily and stuff. Like, dude, if you had just seen the game that we were playing a minute ago. I don't know if I should call him honest or vain. Same thing for that. Yeah, same thing. Okay, so this is his room then. I shouldn't spend too much time here. Who knows where those people could be. I'm ready. Let's go for something short. The Three Little Pigs? This'll do. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. Their old mother told them to start living on their own. The first little pig was very lazy and built a house out of straw. The second little pig was somewhat lazy, too, and built his house out of sticks. The third little pig worked hard all day and built his house with bricks. The next day, a wolf happened to pass by, and when he saw the straw house, he decided the pig would make a mighty fine meal. Little pig, let me in, let me in. No, 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 not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. And so the wolf opened his jaws and blew his house down. And the first little pig escaped and ran away to hide with the second little pig. The stick house doesn't do much to withstand the wolf's onslaught either, and the 2 little pigs scrambled away as fast as their little hooves could carry them. The 2 made it to the brick house and slammed the door closed before the wolf could catch them. Little pig, let me in. No, 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 not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. He huffed and he puffed, but he couldn't blow the house down. The wolf danced about with rage and then had a great idea. He would just come down the chimney. But while he was climbing onto the roof, the third little pig made a blazing fire and put on a big pot full of water to boil. The little piggy put on the cover again, boiled the wolf up, and the 3 little pigs ate him for supper. Wait, they ate him? They ate him. Mom, do wolves taste good? I don't know. People don't usually eat wolves back in the city. Anyway, the wolf's meat isn't the point of the story. What is it then? I mean, technically, it's don't be lazy. But considering the sort of character that we are, I can see don't show mercy to trespassers. I'm not lazy. I'm a super hard worker. I drew and studied tons today. I never said you were. It's simply typical for fairy tales to have a message behind them. What was that? Just some branches, I'm sure. Maybe it's a ghost. I've been trying to tell you that our house is haunted. This isn't the first time I've heard weird noises at night. It seems I'm not as quiet with my work as I thought. Nonsense. I'll go and check. You stay here. Fine. Okay, that's the diary. I forgot it was there. I was trying to look at the clock. Okay. Hold still. Why do I always have to wear so many layers? Because you'll get cold. But I feel fine, Mom. For now, yes, but you'll freeze to death in the winter. Then I'll just stay indoors by the fire. You can't stay inside forever. But when I go outside, you always fuss that someone will see me. In the summer with curious tourists? Yes, but only the dead enter the forest in the winter. But I want to go outside when it's sunny. Maybe I'm being too overprotective? He's missed out on enough. I can't give him a normal childhood. This is the least I can do. If you promise to be careful, you can go out during the day too. Can I also get new drawing supplies? And new books, too? Yes, yes. Anything else you want? Candy! The book you gave me had children eating candy during the fall. I think that was called Halloween or something? Out of the question. Candy is unhealthy for you. But could I try one, please? No. What have I always told you? Didn't you tell me to be more selfish before? I did, but I was talking about when your life is at stake. When that happens, always put yourself first. Don't hesitate to get rid of others if anyone stands in your way. The same thing doesn't apply to candies. Okay, Mom. Good. Now I've got some work to do. When I'm done, I'll go to town and get you the books. Hey now. You keep a lot of plants around the house. Might as well. No message for these? Okay. Mint's drawings. He gave the top one on your he gave the top one on your birthday. Happy 58th birthday, Mom. It's the 4th of November. You're getting old. Science books. Your house are covered in books. Not much to do in the middle of nowhere. A picture that you used as a bookmark fell out. You shoved it back inside. Interesting. You said that you don't care about other people's acknowledgement, yet you keep awards with you even after all this time. So this must be my room. I can't get in there. Locked from the inside. A spare key should be in storage. Is this the storage area? Oops. Old research files. They're pretty trivial and mostly about the wildlife of the area. You wouldn't have left it carelessly out otherwise. It's winter. You haven't been doing as much laundry. It takes forever for clothes to dry in this weather. I feel like I have more laundry in the winter because I'm wearing more layers and they're bigger and bulkier. Oops, I didn't want to actually go out. The hitboxes in this are kind of weird. Detergent, cleaner fluid, bleach. You have to keep it out of your son's reach. He keeps getting taller. No, I didn't want to go back in. Okay, balcony. Nothing to see out here, I guess. It's kind of strange. Yeah, nothing to interact with out here. Okay, so then storage must be on the first floor. This doesn't say what room it is, but it looks like it is a library or study or office. These books are about biology. Do you know that magnolia is an ancient flower? They exist before bees even are evolved, instead pollinating using beetles. They're strong and sturdy, dating back to 95 million years ago. You sometimes wonder why your parents gave you this name. They never seemed to like you much. These books are about biology. Mint is commonly used as a culinary herb. They grow well in humid areas and can easily spread when left unchecked. It's often considered as an invasive species. You should be careful when mixing it with another plant. Why did you name him Mint? You didn't. Mint is a nickname. These books are about biology. Okay, so this is the Mint one again. You try your best to make this look like an actual school. You only manage to make a cheap imitation of one. A model skeleton. It looks eerily like a real one. A blackboard. You use it to homeschool Mint. Your work desk. Your son usually works behind you. He falls asleep easily, however. October 21st. I've been trying to tell Mommy that the house is haunted, but she doesn't listen to me. Sometimes I hear weird noises at night, and I check the TV, but it's off. Where else can it come from? And sometimes sometimes the noise did come from Mommy's workplace, though, but she said I can't ever go in there. Does she have a TV there, too? Did she forget to turn it off? And she told me that I'm wasting electricity. Nothing there. Okay. Maybe over here? Storage. Okay, so it should be in here. It looks like that loops back around to the other place. A first aid kit, the essentials are here. Thankfully, you've never come across an actual emergency. This wouldn't be enough. What? Nothing. Nothing. Halloween decorations. Used to hang these around the house to scare people. They got old real fast. Bottles of chemicals. Maybe you should store them better. There's the key. Nothing else of interest here. A soap and shampoo. You have a lot. You have to stock up a lot. You try not to go down too often. Coffee and tea. It's too bad you can't share these with anyone. Fertilizers. You bought too much. He doesn't need it anymore. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely get the feeling that, like, Mint is not a person. That he is something that has been grown rather than a, like, birthed. You don't want to admit that the sight of fire does make your skin crawl. I can't examine these marks on the ground. Yeah, okay. So that loops us back around to here. Okay, so we go and try to unlock the door upstairs. You really thought that you could hide from me. Is it your hobby to trespass at an innocent old lady's home? Innocent? Oh? Please, do tell me. What did I do? You're just trying to get information out of me. You caught me. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm just curious as to why you're in my home. Stay back. Why? What do you think I've done? Why are you so scared? I'm not telling you anything. You're just as useless as the other one. Now let's see what they have. A detective badge and a newspaper clipping. Wait, this is 20 years ago, remembering the biogenics laboratory fire. Today marks the 20th anniversary of the unfortunate incident in Biogenics University, which left dozens of people dead and hundreds injured. The fire started in the university's West Wing laboratory, famous for its research equipment. While the court has ruled the fire to be a case of negligence, alumni and current students are still dissatisfied with the verdict, claiming foul play and undercover government projects being involved. There was evidence which suggested that illegal experiments were taking place in the facility, including traces of illegally obtained organs being found in the vicinity. The dean of the university refused to comment, insisting that they were unaware of the project's existence, and that the rumors of a homunculi being developed in the labs are both ridiculous and impossible. Artificial humans are nothing but a myth. Homunculus, Latin for little man, is a concept popularized in the 16th century. It was believed that it was possible to artificially create humans in a bottle under certain circumstances. Homunculus were said to possess supernatural abilities, such as transmutation or walking on water. As they are born with all the knowledge in the world, I had some bad cadence there, but you guys get it. They can similarly give these abilities to their creator. Magnolia Farragher, the only surviving member of the project's team, is still missing, and the incident remains shrouded in mystery even today. How does she have this on her? Today's uninvited guests are a group of detectives, and they're specifically tracking me, too. It seems that I've underestimated the severity of the situation. This is bad. So the newspaper is added to my belongings. Can you stop pestering me about it already? I think I deserve to know as your wife. You've been oddly tight-lipped about your new workplace. You used to tell me everything. Is it really that weird that I'm working under a non-disclosure agreement? I would think that it's common for this field. It's weird when I hear all kinds of shady rumors about your company. I know that the rumors about them buying organs illegally aren't unfounded. They were so desperate to bribe the press. Just what are you researching in there? I also don't think that, like, non-disclosure agreements for workplaces usually bind you against talking to your spouse about them. If it bothers you that much, you're free to leave. Wow. You're throwing away all of those years just like that? Magnolia, listen, No, you listen. If you don't want to respect my privacy, I'm always ready to file for divorce. Damn, that is harsh. I made it clear that my work would always come first. How did it all come to this? Shit, if the authorities are here, they're gonna find everything. Magnolia, help. If you survive this and blab to them, you're just gonna make things more messy. Don't take it too personally. Damn, she is ice cold. Help me! I don't want to die! I just want to see things through to the end. I have to clean this mess up. I can't let Mint see this by accident. I'll let her join her friend, I suppose. Oh, okay, I'm just taking it downstairs. Can I look at other things in here before I go downstairs? I don't know if I'm ever going to be back in this room. A drain. Useful for cleaning up. No, you don't take your baths here. Mint's rubber duck. She tried to break the window down, huh? Too bad. I strengthened it down exactly for this reason. It's a dark and cold night. You can barely see anything. The trash can. You rummaged through it. You found trash. You don't know what you expected. Mom! Mom! I thought I told that kid to stay in bed. Oh, I didn't mean to come in here. Oh, shit. Oh, is that the ghost? Do you need help to clean it up? No, I think I'm fine. Shouldn't you be in bed? I got bored. But, well, be sure to clean it up well, alright? That was kind of eerie. He knows? Or did I raise him so poorly that he thinks this is normal? That's a conversation for later. Now, let's get back to looking around. Wait, why am I still looking around? I've already looked at, like, everything in the game. Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to be looking at. I can't talk to that. That's a stain on this rug. I really hope that if there's something, it would kind of like jump out as being abnormal. Because I have explored everything already. Oh. What were you doing in my house? Magnolia, you've changed. Do you know me? It's me, Orion. You really are self-centered, aren't you? Oh, right. We were in the same class. My apologies. You've always been forgettable. I should have noticed it before. Noticed what? How shrewd you are. Shrewd? This coming from the person breaking into my house. You're in no place to lecture me about ethics. It was something that needed to be done. You don't follow regulations. You don't care if anyone gets hurt. People have been disappearing here. Hell, they always disappear wherever you go. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Stop playing dumb. We're not going to let you get away with this. I can't say I'm impressed by your career choice. I've already taken care of your partners, so nobody's going to save you. I'll bury you all together, at least, as a favor. You killed even Dove? Jesus, you really are one cold-hearted bitch. Dove? Dove's here too? Yes, and she'll stop you. I'd love to see her try, really. Her being here doesn't change anything. Must you really do this? What is wrong with you? You're missing the bigger picture, as always. Don't worry. I'll make this quick. Does he have anything useful on him? Wallet, badge, more files. Shit, nothing useful. I should try to find Dove. Or maybe she already left. She's smarter than this group of clowns. Can I examine that? No. Hey, sorry I ran late today. I had to get dinner before coming here. I'm assuming that's Dove. So long as you're here. I take it you've not heard much from Orion? He's barely showed up to our group meetings before. I doubt he'd show his face now. Well, it might also have to do with you yelling at him. Perhaps. He had it coming. Do you want to risk failing this class? I mean, no, I want to pass this class as much as you do. Good. Then let's get to work. I've already begun a draft of the poster. Did you find any relevant papers? I did. Actually, you could say I found too much research. We could make our poster on almost anything about the Human Genome Project. Thank you, Saribot. Then we just have to pick the best ones. Magnolia? Yes, Dove. I figured that was Dove, yeah. I have to ask. You're harsh on everyone else. Why do you tolerate me? Tolerate you? You're dutiful with a good sense of judgment. Two rare traits in academia. Now let me ask you. You spend an awful lot of time with someone you describe as harsh. Why is that? I think you're wise. All those ideas about how to link ancient alchemy and science you've told me, Magnolia, I think they're all so wonderful. And I think it would be wonderful to see them come to fruition one day. I'm touched that you think that. Most dismiss it as nonsense. But it doesn't matter. I'm doing this for myself. For now, we still have to get through college. Right, our project. I should stop reminiscing about my college days. Those days are gone. Okay, so what room are we going to find her in? I'm guessing upstairs maybe, but I want to do just a little sweep of downstairs first. I think it'd be pretty ballsy to hide in here, but just in case. You know what? I bet she's on that balcony. Yeah, not here. That's where that one was. Double check my room. No. No. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be the balcony. Nice and dramatic. No? Mint's room? Yeah. He's gone. Where could he be? Well, I did just check the entire house. Looks like he's drawn on the floor here. Okay. Maybe now the balcony? Hey, 42nd. I hope that you're doing okay today and that you had, you know, a nice restful day and managed to catch up on your sleep. I appreciate the pop in. I know it's intensely late there. It's actually later than I would normally stream too, but I thought I was going to be able to finish this game before the end of stream, but it kind of froze and I had to restart at one point. Maybe in the basement now? I'll check everything else before the basement. Yeah, I mean, I think that's everything. Yeah. It's got to be the basement. Which I was just down there. There we go. The books. Someone was here. Yeah, it's the same dialogue as before. And the same with that. I didn't know if it would change. Come on. There doesn't seem to be anything different. I kind of hate this sort of like forced back and forth across the house. Like, so I know that somebody has been here. But I can't see anything. And I've like literally checked everything multiple times. Like, don't make me just wander around for no reason. If it's on the balcony now, I mean, admittedly, if it's not on the balcony now, I don't know where. Other than to try to go outside. Oh, there's the cutscene, damn it. So they couldn't have gone outside, right? Well, you got me. Congratulations. Was it really worth it, chasing me for all these years? That's her ex-wife. Cut the shit, Magnolia. I wouldn't be here if you didn't do what you did. Which one? You'll have to be more specific than that. Well, this is awkward. What should I say to her? Is it bad that I'm glad that you're here? Why are you so obsessed with me? This isn't Mean Girls. And where the hell is my son? I think she would be very focused on her son. Mom! Mint! Where are the kids' real parents, Magnolia? Are they dead too? Are they among the people that went missing because of you? How rude. I'm his real parent. I made him. Like, you procreated? Must you really word it like that? No, I made him, literally. It's easier to show you than tell. Take his hat off. What the hell is that? Is a sprout? You get it now? If you're here to stop my research, I regret to inform you, you're several years too late for that. He's a homunculus. They say it's impossible, but I did it. I made him all by myself. Centuries of research turned up unfruitful, and I did it in less than a decade. Then all of those research notes are about him? All of those people you killed. Well, he's still in his growing stage, and this particular one feeds on blood. I couldn't let him go hungry, could I? Was it really a success? Huh? Can't you see that he's practically indistinguishable from humans? That's exactly it. I looked through your research records. Your tests were all a failure. All those stories about magical things that a homunculus can do, they weren't true, were they? You couldn't prove that they're actually capable of doing such things. You just made a normal boy. She does seem to love the kid, so I think motherhood is a reward in itself. It's true that he doesn't have a magical trove or knowledge or magical powers, but he calls me mom and draws things for me. It feels pretty magical, really. I've never pegged you as the motherly type. Fair enough. I didn't expect to be one either. How long have you waited to tell someone all this? A while. There must be another way to feed him. You didn't have to do all this. You're too optimistic as always. You won't know until you try. If you figure out what part of the blood he actually needs, it'd be easy enough to find a substitute. I don't want to take the risk. If anything happened to him, I don't have the proper medical equipment to care for him. Then give him to me. I'll take him to the city. You can't be serious. Who knows what they would do to him? He's not human. Not everyone is an insane scientist like you are, Magnolia. This kid deserves to have a proper childhood and not just be kept around as your little science project. How dare you say that? I raised him the best I could. Huh? Mom, here. A gun added to your inventory. It would help if I knew how to access my inventory. See? He's just like me. Too bad your savior complex blinds you from seeing that. Oh yeah, we're the baddies. We're basically... It was described as like the witch in a haunted house that idiots keep breaking into. And we're like killing the people who keep breaking into our house. But it turned out that they weren't just like idiots. It wasn't just like thrill seekers. These were actually police officers and investigators who were researching 20 years ago when my lab burnt down and a bunch of people died. I was the only person who went missing. So since then, basically, we've been using our research from that shifty lab to grow our child. Game over, Dove. Thanks for playing. It's been fun. At least I didn't need to actually access my inventory to use that. Mom, look at the view. The train's going so fast. Don't get too close to the window, Mint. I'm sorry we had to leave home so quickly. That place isn't safe anymore. At this rate, he'll grow up to be just like me. I'm not sure if I like that. Is this really the best for him? It's okay, as long as I'm with you, that's what's most important. I love you, Mommy. I guess you're right. I love you too, Mint. You know, when we're more settled down, maybe we should start incorporating more things into your diet. Really? I finally get to eat candies? Ending A. Huh, I wonder how we get the other endings, because it very much kind of felt like it was on rails. It must have to do with like certain like text decisions, or maybe you can only access some of the other endings when you like once you've beaten it. But that is it for Symbiosis. Other than the little bit of kind of running back and forth, yeah, it was quite a good ending.